Hi everyone, welcome to the official Peru, South America travel vlogs. It's finally happening. So today is kind of day zero because today's the day that we're traveling from France, from Perpignan to Barcelona in Spain. We're going to get the bus for about 3 hours or something. And then tomorrow's when we fly from Barcelona to Madrid, Madrid to Peru. I can't believe it's actually happening. We've been planning this for about a year. The past 6 months has been kind of crazy and not what we expected at all. We've ended up staying a little bit longer. We wanted to kind of leave in September time. It's now middle of November, but we're actually going. Can't quite believe that we're actually going. It still feels unreal. It doesn't feel like we're actually going anywhere. But we've been manic packing everything. I had to unpack and pack again because I had to get rid of like a whole bunch of clothes that had too many things. I've managed to get it all in my bag. I've got all my new stuff, as in like my new walking shoes, my new sandals, my new tripod, my new clothes. Like, I've bought so many things for this trip. It's all packed up and we're leaving in like 10 minutes. Isn't that insane? Oh my god. Okay, so this is going to be like a 2-day travel vlog. We're going to Barcelona today and then going to Peru tomorrow. That's insane. Anyway, okay, so we are now at the bus station in Perpignan. Jeremy's there with his parents and our bags here. So we've got a rucksack each, like a big backpack, plus then like a normal day backpack each. So it's a bit cold, we've got all our layers on. We've been told that the bus might be late because it's coming from either Paris or Marseille and the weather is awful, so it's probably going to be late. But we'll see. We're here, which is good, we're here on time. So just waiting now for the bus to Barcelona. We're off the bus. We have our bags on our backs and other bags on our fronts, but we made it. The plan now is to get a taxi to the place that we're staying tonight. Okay, let's go. We just tried to kiss and this is what happened. So this is our Airbnb for the night. Jeremy's just contacting the person to let us in. So we have arrived in Barcelona. We are in the hotel that we're staying in for the night. It's not really a hotel, it's like an Airbnb. It's basically someone's apartment. They just stuck a load of bedrooms in. But the drive here was fine. There was a bit of rain, not a lot of traffic. It was actually quite nice. So we're here for the night. We don't have anything for dinner. And it's now, what time is it now, Jeremy?
5:45.
5:45. I'm getting hungry because all I've eaten today is a tiny little sandwich that I had for lunch. So we're either going to try and figure out Uber Eats, if that works, try and get something ordered in, or I guess we'll go for a walk and see if there's anything around here. But we're kind of in the middle of nowhere. Like, we're really in like a residential area, so like a block of flats. So it's not as if we're in the centre of Barcelona where you can just pop to a local cafe or restaurant or something. So I think we'll have to have a look on the maps if there's anything close by. Otherwise, Uber Eats, we don't really have a plan C. So hopefully one of those two works out. But yeah, we're doing well. We were talking in the car saying this is our biggest adventure we've ever done, really. Like, when we were both 21, we both went travelling. So Jeremy went to Australia for 6 months for an internship, and I went to Fiji, then Australia, which is where we met, and then New Zealand and things like that. So that was huge for me because it was kind of my only like solo travel thing I've ever done, really. And some of it was planned and some of it wasn't planned, so it was a little bit adventurous, but it was also, I was 21 and I was kind of fearless. And Jeremy said that, you know, for him this is a bigger trip for him, because the last one he did when in Australia, it was all organised and planned and things. So this is quite a big trip for us, and I think we've both felt a little bit stressed today, haven't we? Yeah. Like Jeremy said this morning, his body felt stressed, and like he felt fine mentally, but his body, like, I don't know, it's just a stress of like, oh my god, have we packed everything? Have we packed too much? Are we going to get there okay? Are we going to get on the flight? Is it going to, you know, are we going to be allowed in the country? Do we have all the right papers? There's a lot of like things going on, and Jeremy said earlier, like when we get to Lima and we're in the Airbnb in Lima, then he'll be able to relax. And I think this next, like, tomorrow is going to be a little bit stressful as well. We'll see. But yeah, it's a big trip. It's a big trip to kind of take, you know, Jeremy quit his job and spend 9 months travelling, so it's going to be big, it's going to be crazy. But yeah, this is just a start. So day one officially starts tomorrow. Obviously I need to figure out what we're doing for dinner tonight, but yeah, we've got the flights tomorrow, which I'm looking forward to. So yeah, I feel less nervous now than I did earlier. Do you? Yeah.
Just need to get some food and chill.
Yeah, get some food and chill out this evening. Yeah. Right, so next stop is to find some food, and then I think we're just going to get an early night and relax, because we're going to go early, aren't we? And we're going to be getting up at 6. The lady who let us in, she's going to drive us to the airport at 6:30. We want to be there by 7 really, so it's a 10-minute drive, so that should be fine. And then our flight is at 10, so we're going to be there 3 hours early, even though it's only like a domestic flight. But we want to make sure we sort out our baggage, and also we don't know the airport, probably get some breakfast as well, because I'll be hungry at that time. Right, let's get some food, then we can come back and relax. Yeah. Alright, so I'll see you later. Okay, so around the corner from where we're staying, we found a pizza place, so we've come here for dinner. It's like 6 p.m. and we're the only people in here, because it's kind of famous that in Spain and in Italy people eat at like 8, 9, 10 p.m, not at 6 p.m. So the only people in here, they're kind of opening up for us. And I've just ordered 2 pizzas. We have one that's like ham, mushrooms, olives, and something else, and the other one we ordered was tuna and olives. We're going to share and do 50-50. But yeah, hopefully it'll be good. Something exciting has just happened. What just happened?
Someone bought us a coffee.
Someone bought us a coffee.
We don't drink coffee.
We don't drink coffee. Thanks for nothing, dickhead. No, so with the podcast, because obviously
I don't even know how we work, though.
Because it's free, we don't have adverts or anything like that. So Jeremy set up a Buy Me a Coffee, which is like a website where you can basically donate money to somebody whose work you like, basically.
It's like a Patreon.
It's like a Patreon.
It's like Patreon, just another website doing that.
And somebody has bought us a coffee. I don't know how much. Do you know how much?
I'm trying to log in. I'm seeing that.
That's so fun. That's the first time we're being paid from the podcast.
Someone gave us $5.
$5! How are we going to spend it?
That's awesome. It doesn't say who. I want to say thank you. Thank you, whoever you are.
If you watch my YouTube videos, thank you so much.
Can I find out your name? Stranger? I don't know who that is. I'll have to have a look on the website maybe, but...
Wow, that's exciting. Anyway, I was just going to say that we've basically been working on some stuff tonight in bed, trying to get warm as well. It's a bit cold in here. We obviously had our pizza earlier on. We're going to go to bed probably, it's 9:15 now, probably around 10, because we're getting up at 6 a.m. and it's going to be a long day. So we're just going to go to bed tonight, and we'll be up tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. to get ready for our flight. So I'll speak to you tomorrow at 6. Good night. Night, Jeremy.
Night, night.
Good morning. It's about 6 a.m. We're in the hotel. We had the alarm set for 6. It's probably about 15:15 now. We're actually getting up. We're leaving in about 15 minutes, I think about 6:30, to go to the airport. So we just need to brush our teeth, wake up a little bit more, and then we'll be heading to the airport. But slept quite well, actually, surprisingly well. I did wake up a few times like worrying about what time it was, which I always, whenever I'm getting up in the morning, I never sleep particularly well, but I slept better than I thought I would. So yeah, starting the day at 6 a.m. It's going to be a long one because I think by the time we get to Peru it'll be like midnight our time, and then obviously then by the time we get to the hotel, well the Airbnb that we're staying at, it'll be even later, so it's going to be such a long day. So we're going to sleep in the air, like in the plane, but we're okay, aren't we, Jeremy? Jeremy's half asleep as well. He just booked our seats on the plane, so try to get one with no one behind us. It's always nice not to have like a kid behind you kicking. So right, I'm gonna go to the toilet, brush my teeth, and we'll probably see you at the airport. We have arrived at Barcelona airport. We're going down to hopefully check in and get our bags sorted. This is the start. So we just walked all the way to a different terminal to then be told, actually, go back to where you were. So, just been walking around for 10 minutes with I don't know how many kilos on us, but never mind. Let's try and find where we're actually supposed to be going. Okay, so it took us over an hour to check in because the queue was huge, and they kept putting people who were on sooner flights than us ahead of us, so we had to wait for ages. Over an hour. We've just gone through security, got our bags checked, everything was fine. So we're now on our way to Port A, which is where the flight is. But yeah, it's stressful. I always find it stressful. It's just like the hardest part is going through security and all that, but we'll nearly be there and we'll be able to get on the plane. So we've just stopped somewhere for some breakfast. I got some lemon iced tea and 2 chocolate croissants. We've got about 40 minutes until we know where the flight is, like which gate it is, but we're sat here just waiting. That's it. Any updates? So we've landed in Madrid airport. We're now walking towards gate S to get on the next plane to Peru. We have about an hour, which sounds like it should be long enough. Just depends how long, like how far away it is from where we just landed. So we'll see. Hopefully we don't have to run and panic to get there on time. Okay, so a bit of an update. We landed in Madrid and saw a sign that said that the next place we had to go to, the next terminal, was like a 25-minute journey. So I started panicking, like running down the escalators, just missed a train. So I had to wait for the next train, which was it was a good distance, wasn't it? Probably about 5-10 minutes on the train. And then had to go through passport control, and because I'm not European anymore, Jeremy, like the European section was like empty and was on machines, and then the non-European section was like a full like queue. And obviously because of Brexit now, I'm not European, so me and Jeremy had to queue for ages for that. And then someone in front of us like was stuck at the border control, so panicking, and then had to run basically to where we are now, which is at the next gate. I think they're going to start boarding now, so I'm going to go. But we made it, so we've just got to get on the plane now and we should be good to go. So yeah, we just had to go through passport control. We didn't have to go through security or anything like with our bags, which is good because that would have been a bit of a pain. But we are ready to go to Peru. We're on the plane. How do you feel?
Hot.
Hot, but you're excited?
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm not nervous anymore, I'm just excited to get there now. So everyone else is getting on the plane. We're right at the back, so there's no one behind us, which we did purposely, so that we don't get any kids behind. So we don't get any kids behind us kicking us. Is everyone talking? Hope you can hear me. So yeah, we're just gonna now. Is it like an 11-hour flight? You said. So it's like 11 hours. They have given us some water, which is quite unusual for airlines. So I've got a little bottle of water, but we don't have any snacks with us. So we're being a good citizen and helping people. Right, so 11-hour flight. We'll see you on the other end. We've landed in Lima!
Made it!
Yes! Okay, we are in Lima. We're in a taxi on the way to the Airbnb.
Made it!
I'll update you on the aeroplane and the airport situation when we get back. But yeah, I have no idea how long it's going to take us, but we're on our way. Okay guys, so it is currently 9 PM Peru time, which is about 3 AM French time, so we are pretty tired, but I thought I would kind of talk to you about the flight. So basically it was about 11.5 hours. I feel like the first 8 hours, it was just like a regular flight, like watching films, eating food, having a bit of a sleep, not really doing anything exciting, just like a regular flight. And for about an hour before we got to South America, I was opening the window, like the blind, every kind of 10 minutes to see if there was land yet. So we did end up flying over, like from the sea over to the land. So we saw where South America started, and we flew over Guyana, I think it's called, country, and then over Brazil. And to begin with Brazil, I could see some of the towns and things, and then it just turned into rainforest. And it was funny because it was quite incredible seeing just a sea of trees for like 3 hours. Like there was a lot of clouds at one point, but just looking down and seeing like tiny streams and big rivers and big curves in the rivers. I saw wildfires. We saw what else did we see? I don't know. It was just like crazy looking out the window and just knowing like, oh my god, I'm flying over the Amazon rainforest right now. Had a bit of a moment. Kind of had a tear in my eye. It was really special. I wish there was less clouds because I was thinking I'm just going to sit here for 3.5 hours and just watch the scenery. Ended up being a lot of clouds, so I didn't do that. Well, I mean, I did, but but it just wasn't much to see. But yeah, it was crazy just thinking like, oh my god, how many animals are down there? How many trees are down there? How many insects are down there? Like, what's going on down there? And obviously all the Amazonian tribes and things like that. Like, obviously I don't know where they are. Anyway, flight was amazing. I loved the last like 3.5 hours. It was long. It was a long flight. But the last 3.5 hours, I was like super entertained by like looking out the window, and especially coming into Lima. So there's lots of mountains there. I didn't know that before. So we're flying over lots of beautiful mountains, and it was sunset, so the mountains were all pink and orange. I'm gonna obviously put some videos in. It was just beautiful, so beautiful. I felt like it was a real pinch me moment, like, oh my god, we're seeing like these beautiful Andes mountains from the sky with the sunset making the sky look all orange and pink, and it was just beautiful. So loved that. Landed, everything was fine. Went through, what did we do? We just got off the plane and went straight to passport, and it was only one person at a time, so me and Jeremy couldn't go together. And they asked things like, how long are you going to be here for? Do you have family or friends here? They asked Jeremy what he does for work, and they asked Jeremy where he's staying as well. They didn't ask me those questions. And then they asked us each how long you're staying for, so we both said 3 months. And they didn't say anything to Jeremy, just kind of whatever. And then to me, as I was leaving, I think she said you can stay 80 days. Well, I heard you can stay 90 days, so I said 90 days and she said 80. I think that's what I heard. But they didn't stamp the passports, and they didn't give us any sort of paper to say you can officially stay X amount of time. And Jeremy said that what they do is they type it all into their system, and then if you stay longer than you're allocated, they make you pay like $1 per day plus extra fees or something. So we do need to find out how long we can stay and see if we can extend it to like 6 months, so that we don't have to worry about like running out of time basically. So it was kind of weird how we didn't get a stamp and we couldn't go together and things. It was all a little bit weird. And they took a photograph of us, which they do at a lot of border controls. But it was fine, like there was no kind of tricky questions or anything. Went through there and straight away got our bags, and then as we were walking through, just before we walked through like the final exit doors, there were some taxi companies, so we booked a taxi with one of those, which Jeremy read online is the best thing to do, because a lot of people stand outside the airport trying to get you to get in their car, but they're just like a random person with a car. It's not like an official taxi. And Jeremy read online on lots of blogs and things that it's best to book an official taxi so that you know it's safe, because I think a lot of these places, I don't know whether they bump up the prices or maybe they're not quite so safe. So anyway, we booked in like a real taxi, set off driving, and then pretty much straight away hit traffic, and we sat in traffic for like 10 minutes, like just did not budge. And then we asked him what was going on, and he said there was a football match. There was Peru versus Bolivia or something, football match. So that's why the road was blocked. So we just sat there for 10 minutes, just like, well, how long is this going to take? After, like, as soon as it started moving again, it was fine. Took us about half an hour, I think, to drive from the airport to Miraflores, plus the 10-15 minute delay, so a bit longer than that. Driving was insane. It was dark by the time we kind of set off driving, so it was dark and lots of, you know, street lights and things like that, and car lights. But the driving is insane. Like, if there's 3 lanes, there's actually 4 lanes, and everyone's like cutting off each other, and they'll be going super fast, and someone will pull out all of a sudden like really slow, so he's having to like slam on the brakes. And yeah, we're going like down the highway, like down, it's kind of along the beach front almost. There's like the waves on one side and then a bit of a hill on this side, like the cliffs. So he's like pelting it down this bloody road, and I was like holding onto the car with my right hand and Jeremy's hand with my left hand, just be like I was like, oh my god, I wish I had like a heart rate monitor on, because my heart was pounding through the roof. I was just terrified. And I hate roller coasters. It felt like a roller coaster, and I hate roller coasters. Anyway, got here safely. So we got to the apartment building, and then we had to wait downstairs for a couple of minutes for somebody to come down and get us to bring us up, and we're now in our bedroom. Jeremy's gone for a shower. I'm not tonight. I can't be bothered to do anything apart from lay in bed. So that's been the journey. It's been 2 days of travel. I'm exhausted. Like I said, we set off this morning at 6 a.m. and it's now gone 3 a.m. French time. Well, Spanish time, whatever. So it's been a long old day, but it's been good. Like, we've had no serious problems, no kind of, had to wait 10 minutes in the taxi, and that was it really. That's the biggest problem we've had, so that's absolutely fine. So the plan tonight is to go to sleep probably, I think it's about 9 already, so probably around 10, so it's not too late. I don't know how we're going to sleep with that noise. I don't know if you can hear it because I've got the mic on, which is a good mic. But there's traffic outside and there's people also in the apartment, not making too much noise, but they're cooking and eating food and things. So I don't know how well we'll sleep tonight, but I'm exhausted, so I think I'll sleep well. And then I think, I don't know if I'm going to be vlogging every single day or if it'll just be on certain days when I want to, or maybe I'll do like weekly vlogs. I haven't quite figured it out yet, but this is going to be the first one anyway, like the travelling to Peru vlog. Jeremy's just got back from the shower. Anyway, so I'm going to end the vlog here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed our travel vlog, travelling from Perpignan to Barcelona, Barcelona to Madrid, and then Madrid to Lima, Peru. I can't wait to see what this city is all about. Because we got here when it was dark as well. I don't think we saw much of the city at all. So I'll be interested to see.
How they drive.
Yeah, I told them about the drive and how I was scared. Oh, I've got a sore back from sitting all day, but all I want to do is lay down, so I'm going to probably do some yoga tomorrow, some stretching, and I'm just knackered. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're new, subscribe for all of our travel videos coming in the next couple of days, couple of weeks, couple of months. We're hopefully going to be here for about 9 months, so should be lots of good content to come. I'm going to crash out, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.